Network, and I serve as the executive director and founder of the Brotherhood of Excellence Academy. We're on a mission of ending fatherless generations by preparing males for empowerment, entrepreneurship, enrollment, enlistment, and employment. Under the empowerment segment of our mission, we have launched a broadcast called Teaching Boys and Raising Sons. Again, we have started a broadcast called Teaching Boys and Raising Sons. We're going to be interviewing mothers or fathers or even joint couples who are actually raising sons. In some instances, they may be raising sons now. They maybe have already raised their sons, and so they have the opportunity to reflect on how did they prepare them for manhood, or how did they have conversations about police brutality. Let's not forget George Floyd, and what kind of conversations did that take place within their household. We want to share what these parents, these mothers, these fathers have learned on their journey of raising sons. So Teaching Boys and Raising Sons, everybody can get something out of it. It might be a leadership nugget. It might be something that you have been really wanting to hear other people's thoughts and opinions about it. Again, we are super excited for the opportunity under our mission and one of the components of our mission is empowerment. And so we are so excited to be able to offer these empowerment segments under our broadcast, Teaching Boys and Raising Sons. Let's get started.
Hello. Hi, hello.
Thank you so much for joining us on today. Awesome. What we're going to do is I'm going to have you tell our audience just a little bit about yourself and a little bit about the son that you are raising.
Okay. Thank you for asking me. I am honored. Absolutely honored to be here and to share my experience. We actually have 5 children and only one is a son, and I'm so thankful for this one. He is the oldest, and he's about to graduate high school and enter into the world without his family being visually present. But hopefully today I'll get to share some things about him that I did have opportunity to ask him recently, that he will describe, that I will show how he describes what he remembers to keep us present in his heart. So that's a little bit about my son. I did that first, and about myself. I'm a mother, again, of lots of children. But I am entering back into the workforce. I recently graduated with a master's certification in middle school science. I'm so thrilled. And in saying that, I have my plate full, but I'm so thankful to be a part of this board and to be mentored as well by our director, and just keep moving forward in a positive direction. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And again, congratulations on obtaining that higher education degree. By all means, I'm a huge advocate for education. So let's go back to your son. Tell us some of the unique things about your oldest son.
Okay. His name is Caleb, and we named him Caleb Jeremiah, and all those names are biblical, and we, from the beginning, we called him a mountain climber, because when he was little, he would climb all over me, up and around my neck and my back. He would not take naps, but he's always had energy. He loves to just get up and work with his hands. He's always worked with his hands, and so that's one of the things we saw in him early on. He wants to go into agriculture. I'm not sure if he still sees that gift to work with his hands still in him, but we're here to help him, to remind him that's what we saw early on. So he's very creative. He loves to write and produce music and has been doing so since around seventh grade or so, and just very intelligent. I feel like I'm, doing something to like court my son. If I could find him, an eligible young lady, I would, So, but anyway, every mother would probably say that he's a handsome young man. I love him. Just love him, love him, love him. So.
I love that. And I love the creativity that he brings as well. So I love that. I love that. What are some of the positives of raising young Caleb? Jeremiah Anderson.
I would have to say, and I don't know, the biggest positive that I had early on, I homeschooled all of our children. All of our children are up until middle school. And so growing up with them, as a young mother, and the son part of it taught me that I need my husband.
Okay.
I need my husband. And I learned that early on when it was the challenges of homeschooling and just, I guess you say, discipline. So much so, and making sure that he understood firmly understood that what I was saying wasn't a suggestion, and that his dad could remind him, hey, honor your mom. So, and I know everyone cannot say that, but that is something that we've been blessed to have. I think he'll find out later on in life that maintaining a two-parent home is a challenge. It is work. It is a lot of work, but it is at the same time something that I think helps children, but it isn't always necessarily the case. I understand that.
I love that. I love how you are able to lean on your husband in order to begin again to really raise young Caleb as well. So he's getting aspects of the female side, but also aspects of manhood as well. Speaking of manhood, how do you define manhood as a female?
Ooh, first of all, this question is good. I think the biggest way that if you take it right into manhood,
Mhm.
the ability to be firm yet gentle, to be a to be a father and a daddy at the same time, to love on your kids, fuss them out when need be, and then turn around and say, okay, now let me love on you. To have both sides. Oh, I respect I respect my husband in that he's able to um, be so gentle with the children,
Mhm.
and I see that as just wonderful. And as a mother, sometimes we just stay upset.
Oh.
Just stay upset because you're trying to show that you're really, I mean what I say, but a man just has that authority to say something very firmly, but then bring them in like a loving father should. So that is manhood, and then to be able to take care of family, to be able to um, just touch every point of life within the family. So that is what I think manhood is.
I love that, kind of have
Mhm.
that authoritative figure within the home, while at the same time recognizing that it does require the work necessary and a lot of teaching and a lot of training as well.
Yes, all those
Right.
good words.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Shamika Smith. I again serve as the executive director and founder of the Brotherhood of Excellence Academy. And again, thank you so much for taking this time to hear a tidbit, a word of wisdom, a leadership nugget from our broadcast, Teaching Boys and Raising Sons. If you want to know more about our organization, please take the opportunity to visit our website at www.brotherhoodofexcellenceacademy.org. Again, that's www.brotherhoodofexcellenceacademy.org. And also, if you're looking to donate to a 501c3 organization, please consider the Brotherhood of Excellence Academy. We are truly on a mission of ending fatherless generations by preparing males for empowerment, enrollment, entrepreneurship, enlistment, and employment. Join us on this journey. Thank you again so much for watching our broadcast. We'll see you next time.